football playoff, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Got it. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Holstein. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And the Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play to the outside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes after a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. It's third down for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. An inside give now for the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Pass rush gets home. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. To the air, it's Holstein. Zips it down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Brown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Gonna run it. It's Brown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, As he broke free from the line of scrimmage, I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Second and 10 here. To the air, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40, the 30. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Brown.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first to keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Trying to convert with a sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll stroll into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass, it's Holstein. He's running out of time here. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. State offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's White. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set. It's second down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll run it to the left. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Holstein. The sure hands, it's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down, but he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handing off on the draw play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the runner takes off to his right. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the second half.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Brown. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Finds his man. It's Brown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. I don't think you believe it being dropped. Good ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking for some space. It's White. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense cannot be stopped. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Looking for a man. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those in?
Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! There was no catching him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Odom. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Quick throw to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. A quick spin move. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now when the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.